This team is going to take on the identity of this city, all right? And this city's been down, and it found a way to get up, all right? It's found a way to overcome adversity, all right? And so this team's going to be built on, we're going to kick you in the teeth, all right? And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off, all right? And we're going to stand up, and then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right, and on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up, and then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
All right, what is going on, everybody? Good evening. I know that I am unannounced, but I do that sometimes. My wife is still not feeling well, so I decided to stay home and care for her, and she is sleeping right now, so I'm going to use this opportunity to get a live stream in. But I put out a poll on when you want the show to be. Looks like y'all want it to be 2 days a week, and you want it to be, looks like about 12 in the afternoon. Okay, so this is an anomaly. Don't get used to this time. But what is going on, everybody? Good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Want to chop it up real quick. We got some stuff to talk about. We got to talk about Aaron Rodgers and the diva and the drama show that he is, but we're going to save that to probably the Around the League segment. Let me shout out everybody in the chat. What's up, John? Justin Bieber. What do you mean? John Doe is in the building, says we need DK Metcalf, promise you. Steelers Nation Australia. What's up, man? That is my partner over there. He runs Steelers Nation Australia and also Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate, which is an expansion of the Sports Syndicate. We're trying to grow that thing over there. Shout out to the 2 channels that we have. We're 2 channels in. What's up, 9 Drinks? Rondo, Hatter's House. What's going on with you, man? What is going on with you? Now, listen, we got some stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff that happened since I've been on. I think the last time I was on was Thursday. I think the show will happen on Tuesday and Friday because that'll give me the opportunity to, when the season happens, we'll have a day to kind of calm down, and then we'll also have the, on Friday, we'll have the injury report to come out, and we can discuss that. But anyway, so before we get started, man, I do have to say this. Since we've been on, it comes out that Stafford wind up paying for Kelly's medical bills and replaced her camera and stuff like that. But I tell you, Twitter is a toxic place, man. That's why I don't even go on it that much. But, you live and you learn, I guess. But it's some stuff, man. It's some stuff I want to talk about. Put your comments or anything you want to talk about in the chat below. What's up, Matt King? What is going on? Linda B. Jacobs is in the building as well. I'm hoping Rodgers leaves Green Bay. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this right now because what I'll do is I'll bring this in when we talk about it, and then I'll remove it when we stop talking about it. So, daily NFL news and rumors. Aaron Rodgers comes out today and had everybody okey-doked. So last night, Aaron Rodgers puts out a long, lengthy message about blah, 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 blah. He's thanking this person. He's thanking that person. And he took some time away and blah, 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 right? Because that's all I saw was blah, blah, blah. So he hypes everybody up. Everybody is anticipating his Tuesday appearance on the Pat McAfee show. He gets on the Pat McAfee show, and everyone thinks that he's going to announce something. And what does he do? Absolutely nothing. He did wind up thanking his ex-fiance. Says, I'm going to read parts of it from an article. Says, thanks for letting me chase after you the first couple of months after we met, and finally letting me catch you and be part of your life. Wow. Sounds like part of your world. Thanks for always having my back, for the incredible kindness you showed me and everyone you met or everyone you meet, and for showing me what unconditional love looks like. I love you, and I am grateful for you. Now, I am not talking about this man and his love life. All right, what's up, Aaron? What's going on? We gonna get this out the way first because people want to talk about Aaron Rodgers. All right? So Aaron Rodgers puts out a post. Everybody thinks he's going to retire or announce something, and he comes back and says that there's been no decision to what he's going to do. MicroMike's in the building. Raw Detroit. John Doe, I see you, big dog. So my thing is this. Chopping it up with the fellas today. And I have come to this conclusion that if Davante Adams, the free agency franchise tag period started today, if Aaron Rodgers is going to stay in Green Bay, it is going to take the Green Bay Packers to franchise or extend Davante Adams for him to stay. If they do not do that, he's gone. That's what I think. That's what I think. What's up, Justin May? What's going on, man? D. Reese is in the building. Just chopping it up. People wanted to talk about the Aaron Rodgers that came up early, so we're going to get that out the way. So my personal belief is that if Aaron Rodgers is to stay in Green Bay, they got to keep Davante Adams. If not, he's going to demand a trade and hopefully be out of there. So, chat, do you want Aaron Rodgers out of the NFC North? If you are a Packers, Cowboys, Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, Detroit Lions fan. Me, personally, I want to go through them. I want to go through them. But Pat McAfee, I don't know if he's to blame for this as well, but it was over 150,000 people in his chat today waiting on an announcement. Did you see what his cleanse involves? Says Linda, just ill. No, I don't pay Aaron Rodgers any attention. I have no idea. Was it some type of cleansing I don't know. But for me, Aaron Rodgers is dramatic. He likes the limelight. And I personally think that he'll retire. I think he's going to stay in Green Bay if they re-sign Davante Adams. But leave in the comments, what do you think they're going to do? Hollywood 80 in the building. What's up, bro? Okay, D. Reese says, I want him out of the North. Leave him in Green Bay, better for everyone. Well, not us. Not us, because we're sick of him. Me, personally, I want to go through him. I think you have to earn it. You can't just be gifted, even though the Lions are not in that category yet. But we have to earn what we get. Claire is in the building, and I swear that's another picture change. What's up, Claire? I was just thinking about y'all, man, how much I missed y'all. I know you missed me, too. We miss him. Did you miss me? Claire says, I want him out of the NFL. He purposely makes himself throw up and doesn't, and wait, what? He purposely makes himself throw up and doesn't medicate. Wow. Well, whoa. Holy mac. I did not know that. Linda, thank you for that. Thank you for that information. Wow. So, man, I don't have no words for that. I have no words, but I know somebody who do. No, that's insane. Kenneth says he's not Brady. He's not going to play MVP level forever. Jeff says, I think he's in Green Bay at least one more year. Well, I tell you what, Mike brought up something good today. He brought out something, I think it was Mike or Mark, and they said that some Wisconsin beat reporter is saying that the Green Bay Packers are starting to feel that Aaron Rodgers is not a risk taker. One thing I can say about former quarterback, he led the league in picks along with Trevor Lawrence, but he also won the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford takes chances. Always have. Always. Aaron Rodgers had 4 INTs on the year. He had 4 INTs in a year, right? If you slinging that ball around, you're going to make some mistakes. It just happens, even if it's a tip drill. So they're saying that maybe he doesn't want to win the big one. Maybe he wants to win MVP. Maybe that's good enough for him. But if you notice, man, what has he done? All he does is build up drama and hype just to kind of let you down at the end. D. Reese says, I don't see it as a gift if he leaves. If he leaves, he leaves. Green Bay is still the best team in the NFC North if he's there or if he leaves. Green Bay GM and organization knows how to draft and build. D. Reese, I hear what you're saying, brother. But my thing is, have you seen Jordan Love? Have you seen him play, my friend? Then you got to take in Valdez Scantling. You got to take in Randall Cobb. You got to take in Tanyan. You got to take these guys in. St. Brown. Same squad, just missing Devontae Adams and the quarterback. In my personal opinion, I feel like the entire Green Bay organization goes through Aaron Rodgers. I feel like it's a different squad. Remember what Brett Favre had? Brett Favre had a squad, man. And I think that the Green Bay Packers have Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. That's what I think. But I do think if he walks away, it leaves the North wide open. I think he is the upper echelon. He's what makes Green Bay what they are in the North. Best to go out in Green Bay than trying with another team. If he switches teams and fails, that's what he's remembered for. Or Robert, if he switched teams and leads that team to a Super Bowl win, he's now Tom Brady-esque. Esque. I think he can do it. I think he can do it. You never know. NFL narrative might be set up for Aaron Rodgers to win. Yeah, Jordan Love is nothing compared to A-Rod, but he doesn't look like a bust. I feel he could be solid if he takes over. I feel the jury's still out on that, D. Reese. But I do feel like they drafted him for a reason. Aaron Rodgers got to sit behind Brett Favre while he was playing games for 3 years. Maybe Jordan Love needs something similar. But if he leaves, Aaron Rodgers, that is, then Jordan Love would have the starting job, and now we're going to be coming for him. Kirk Cousins to Panthers and maybe Watson to Vikings. Well, Aaron, I have heard Carolina Panther fans say that is a possibility. As far as the Deshaun Watson thing, his camp shot those down. But it is confirmed that he wants to get out, and he's going to pretty much force his way out of Houston this offseason. It's already begun. However, the Minnesota Vikings supposedly are not on that list. So I don't know how that stuff came out, but there will be a change in Houston. Jordan Love needs more playing time. That's all facts. That's all facts. Mike is ridiculous. So that's what I wanted to say about Aaron Rodgers. We'll get back to our Detroit Lions. If anybody else comes with something, then we can change it to around the league. I just want people to know what they're getting when they come in here. So shout out to MicroMike again, because I just saw an article on Sideline that brings up a receiver in free agency that the Lions are projected to target. And Mike has been talking about this guy for the last 6 months. And that is wide receiver Michael Gallup. Okay? Now, I did a video on Chris Godwin. Both of these gentlemen have ACL tears, are coming off. I want to say Gallup's was a little earlier in the season, but Chris was later in December. Michael Gallup is kind of a sleeper in my opinion. No, I'm sorry. He tore it in week 17. So that means that Chris Godwin was a little earlier. So in the chat, Detroit Lions fans, would you take Michael Gallup to come here at receiver? MicroMike says, thank you. Well, you are welcome, sir. Okay, Kenneth, you know what, man? I'm not sure about that, bro, because Devontae Adams can be franchise tagged. So that's up to Green Bay, really. That's up to Green Bay. Jeff says Gallup or Kirk. Well, I know Raw Detroit did a video on Christian Kirk, and I think any one of these guys will be a solid fit for the Detroit Lions. Now, it looks like, according to Pro Football Focus, landing spots for the top 50 free agents. He has Michael Gallup at number 28 landing at the Detroit Lions. He's projecting a 2-year, $25 million deal for Michael Gallup. I say. So let me ask y'all, $14 million guaranteed. Is that something you're willing to do? Mike says yes, if healthy. Cowboys would be stupid to let Gallup go. Well, they don't have a choice, I don't believe. Damian. I don't know if he can be franchise tagged, but looks like he'll be a free agent. I did see that, Rick. I did see that about Jarvis Landry saying it's not working over there. So Odell Beckham got out of town. Maybe he wants to follow suit. But in the chat, how would you feel about Michael Gallup? Okay, Max says Kirk. MicroMike says $12.5 million a year. Not bad. Very true, Mike. But he's projecting $14 million guaranteed. That's not horrible. Gallup, let me see. 2019 was his best year. 66 receptions for 1,107 yards with 6 touchdowns. Let me see. $25 million, $14 million guaranteed for 2 years. Gallup to sign that, says 9 Drinks. He is a good number 2, seems like the right price. So we still need that number 1, and he comes in the draft most likely. I think that and that's something we're going to talk about as well, is what do y'all think we'll get into that when we get in there. Rick says, I like Gallup. I like him too. So $25 million for a 2-year deal, 12.5 a year, but 14 is guaranteed. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. We could look into that. Like I said, I know Mike has talked about him for a long time. Now, the number 1 free agent of all free agents is Mr. Devontae Adams. We talked about him earlier. I want to say Tracy Walker is on this list as well, number 126. They got Chris Godwin, number 3, Von Miller, number 4, Chandler Jones, 5, Mike Williams, number 7. Now, check this out. Mike Williams projected, oh my goodness, 4 years, $68 million. I don't think so.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to say no to that as well. I think him and I think that Chris Godwin are going to be outpriced. I think Gallup could be a selection, a choice. If that happens, MicroMike, got to get your roses, man. Cap is going up, right? Rick, I don't know, man. I know it fluxes every year. It might go up. It might be going up. Linda says, okay, Oak before that says, would rather have Mike Evans or Chris Godwin than Michael Gallup. The problem is, Oak, is the price, like as I just mentioned. He's going to be, I think Chris Godwin is going to want $18 million a year. Dude was straight balling before he got hurt. He had 5 games over 100 yards. He had a handful of touchdowns. Dude was out of control. And he cut his season short by a few games. So I think he could have easily hit 1,400 maybe. He could have done that. I think the Lions says, what's up, Juan? D-Reese says, I think the Lions should wait to spend after we build the roster up through the draft and rebuilding up the guys that deserve contracts already on the team. Spend when we're ready to actually compete for a bowl. Well. That's actually a really good take, D-Reese. That's a really good take. But we got so many holes to fill, man. Linebacker, safety. We need some guys. Receivers. So I think they make a solid move in free agency, but I don't think they go Trey Flowers like. What's up, Avery? It's good with you, man. Make sure y'all check out Spirit of Detroit. Does a show with Raw Detroit on Mondays. Let's Be GM. Aired episode 2 last night. Make sure y'all check out that. Damien says, Grid, if y'all got Hollywood Brown, reports say he wants to leave Baltimore, would you take him? Well, I don't know how much he would want, man. I know he dropped a ton of passes when he was playing us. I don't know if it's something we was in his head or what was going on. So I don't know. So y'all saying build through the draft. But we're about to do that, right? We got 9 picks coming up. No, we got 10 picks coming up and at least, 8 or 9 next year. So that's 19 picks right there. What if Tom Brady goes to Detroit? Come on, bro. Can we not do that? We don't need to do that. That's not, I know that was a joke, but can we not even joke like that? Because that's just irrelevant. Derek Barnes is the only off-ball linebacker we got under contract, and we need safeties. We're going to draft some more of those in the draft, though. How many linebackers y'all think we take? How many safeties you think we take? Okay, what's up? Is that Gibby? Says, do you think we keep Goff for the next couple of years? If so, how long? That's actually a really, really good question. That's a good question, man. Brings up another article about Jared Goff being traded. This one comes from Brad Berman. Could the Detroit Lions really find a way to trade Jared Goff? They just insist on getting this man out of here. Now, I know how Avery feels about him. I know how I feel about him. Okay, but just let the man play. We brought him here for 2 years. We can move on in 2023. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. What's up, Hannibal? Hannibal is hungry. What's going on, my man? You have to spend some money in free agency. Need some vets to pair with the youth. Build, develop, compete, spin in that order. Okay. In that order. Okay, Spirit of Detroit says 2 safeties, 2 of each. So that's 4 of our 10 draft picks, assuming we don't trade up or down. What's up, Chief Adam? What's going on, man? What's up with you, bro? Sign 2 free agent linebackers, draft 1. Spirit of Detroit says let him play. Yep, MicroMike. He's not getting traded. All capital letters. I don't understand why we just insist on trading Jared Goff. Let him do what he do. Check this out. Cap hit $31 million. You got to put the pinky to the lip. $31 million. All right? So here we go. This is what he has to say. Detroit flips Goff before March 17th when a $15.5 million roster bonus is due, taking on a $15 million dead cap hit, freeing up $16.15 million. Then receiving teams take on 3 years. I said, what?
Oh, my God.
You weak, pathetic fool.
I'm going to say this again. The receiving team takes on 3 years, $78 million, including a fully guaranteed $26 million for 2022. That contract would contain no dead cap in 2023 for the new team. Why would we do that? That is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why would we do that? It makes no sense. We're going to let another team off the hook. I think they're more likely to restructure Jared Goff before they traded him. Wow. Let the man play a second year and go to the parade of former quarterback. What's up, Ben Diesel? Let Tracy and Harris walk, sign Marcus Williams and Devondre Campbell. It's that easy. Okay, he coming in here dropping dimes saying it's that easy. What's up, everybody? Rodgers is either retiring, which I think he is going to stay in Green Bay for another couple years. He isn't going to another team. Ben, we already talked about that. We also talked about that he will be he's up for Best Dramatic Actor in a Performance. Just to go back to Aaron Rodgers for one moment. I have told y'all year after year after year, this man likes attention. He's like those people you meet on the internet that always got to mention your name because they want some attention. He's like that guy. You know, they out there. They got to mention your name because they want the attention. That's Aaron Rodgers. He made his revelation about wanting to be traded or whatever he did last year, the day of the draft. Okay? We've already talked about this. Aaron Rodgers will request a trade, will bully his way out of Green Bay if they don't franchise tag or extend Davante Adams. It's that easy. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, Aaron Rodgers wants all the eyes on him the entire offseason. That's what he wants to do. He's going to drag this thing out. But if they don't franchise tag Davante Adams in the next 13 days and they let the man walk, he's gone. He's gone, bro. And that's facts. But would you take this Jared Goff trade? Put it in. I'm not going to judge you. I said what I had to say. I want to hear what you have to say. Would you trade Jared Goff? Again, he gets a March 17th, which is in approximately 3 weeks. He gets a $15 million roster bonus. Yeah. Spirit of Detroit says franchise tag him. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? He can't do nothing about it except not play. Bipolar in the building. What's up, man? Says Rodgers is double MVP. I should be on him. Yeah, he's back to back, but he's actually quadruple MVP. Only trailing Mr. Thomas Anderson Brady. It says, yes, me says 2022 Aaron Rodgers looking like 2021 Aaron Rodgers. Well, he also looking quite single. That's what he's looking like. Keep Goff at least one more year. Matt King, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. What's up, Sergey? Says, hey, Grid, if Aaron Rodgers wants to leave, that he needs to quit, or could he have me play for him? I think the Green Bay, they'll take that offer. But supposedly they're going to throw the kitchen sink at him, so we'll see. But he don't care nothing about the kitchen sink. He want Devontae Adams. Jared Goff is good enough for what they're building right now. Yeah, Jared Goff is a hot topic, man. You know, I say give Jared a chance, because if I'm Jared Goff, and we talked about this last week, I got the biggest chip on my shoulder, man. I got the biggest chip on my shoulder from what just happened to me, and I'm gonna do my best to show you that I can do that too. That's just, y'all know me, man. Y'all been around long enough. I'm a huge chip on shoulder guy. I am the guy that does better when I'm underestimated. And I think that's the position Jared Goff is in right now. Says Goff will be our QB for another season or two for sure. If he plays good enough, too, we can end up trading him. Yeah. Never thought about that. I never thought about life beyond 2022 for Jared Goff. I've never thought about that. I feel like Jared could actually pop off. He could pop off. I know Avery, not very fond of Jared Goff, but that's okay. That's okay. Mark is not very fond of him either, but I think the dude can win some games. Ben Diesel says, Gallup is my favorite free agent wide receiver. He plays outside and will come cheaper since the injury. Yes, for Gallup. Ben, are you behind, or are you did you just look through the chat? But yeah, we talked about Michael Gallup, man. Projecting that his contract will be probably, what did I say? $25 million, but $14 guaranteed for 2 years. I think I would rather have 3 years, but that's not bad, though. He's going to be cheaper than Mike Williams. He's going to be cheaper than Chris Godwin. He's going to be cheaper than Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson, prediction, Miami Dolphins, 3 years, $48 million, 30 guaranteed. Man. So, yeah, I take him too. What about Gardner Minshew? I'm actually going to do a video trying to get it out for Friday. It's going to take a little time to edit, about the top 5 free agent quarterbacks that I think we could sign, because we still could take one in the draft, but don't be surprised, man, if the Lions keep Tim Boyle. Don't be so David Blau don't have a chance, but I wouldn't count Tim Boyle out just yet. I really wouldn't. So we'll know before the draft. If they keep Tim Boyle, they're drafting a quarterback. That's my honest opinion. If they pick up one in free agency, it could go either way. What's up, Peter? Says, if you get Todd Gurley for Goff, they will work. Well, Todd Gurley came into the D this offseason, and he didn't stay. And I just knew he was a keeper. I thought he was going to be around. Ben Diesel says, no one's signing Gallup for $14 million. No, Ben Diesel, it is $25 million, $14 million guaranteed. That's over 2 years. Should Detroit get Allen Robinson? Nope, he going to be overpriced. The coach plays is in the building. What's up, man? I tried to DM you yesterday, man. Detroit Lions Syndicate hit 1,000, bro. We doing big things, man. Gurley is done. I believe that he is done. Greg Beal in the building says, I can't see what you're doing. Yeah, that's because StreamYards has an issue with their green screen. So I don't want y'all to see my basement. It's all good. I like being off camera, man. It makes me feel more comfortable. I don't have to, keep an appearance. I can stay focused. Helps me actually stay focused being off camera. But I enjoy being on camera, but I want to do like a podcast type format. You know what I mean? So they're saying that it's going to be projected possibly $25 million for 2 years, but 14 guaranteed. Yeah, I didn't. That's because I didn't, Coach. My bad, bro. I just got overwhelmed. But we talked about Aaron Rodgers. We talked about Jared Goff, and the consensus is that we would keep him for that additional year. Is that right? Is that what I'm hearing? Also, we talked about this as well, that the franchise tag is most likely not going to be placed on Tracy Walker, which means that he will hit the streets. What do you think, Tracy Walker? What do you think the actual contract for him should be? You think we need Juju? I don't know about Juju, man. He too busy dancing on people's logos. He'll get lit up out there. But Tracy Walker, free agent, probably won't be franchise tag. What would you offer him for a contract? Years and money. If Lions draft QB in 2023, Goff will be here 2 more years. Okay, Jeff, yes. Goff is actually, he on the books for a minute. But my theory is if they draft a quarterback, then it's more likely that they move on from Jared Goff if he doesn't perform at a stellar level this coming season. If they don't draft a quarterback, but listen, they could do something, rework Jared Goff contract in before we even kick off. But before the draft, and I think that would mean they're not taking a quarterback. But that means we definitely get one next year. The franchise tag for Walker would be $13 million, and he's only worth 4 to 7. Yep, Nick, you read my mind. I'm thinking $9 million 2 years. That's what I think. Druzy in the building. What's up? What's up? My stream squad is coming through. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Chris is late to the party. What's up, my man? Says 4 years, 38 to 42 million for Walker. Extreme backload. I said,
Oh my God.
Are you serious? 4 years, 42 million? That's 10.5 a year. Tracy Walker ain't worth that, man. Walker wants over 10 million a year. He wants like 12 at that price he can go. That's facts. Walker going to get more than that. He probably will, but he's not getting it here. I guarantee. He's not getting that here. See, Edmund says 2 years, $8 million for Walker. That's what I'm talking. I go up to 9. You know what? Let's make it 10. I give him 10, 2 years. He had 108 tackles, somewhere around there. I give him that, but I ain't giving him more than that. It's insane. What's up, Von D? What's up? So kind of like Trey Lance and Jimmy G, and Jared Goff is Jimmy G, and Trey Lance is the QB we're about to draft. That's all facts. Oh, Chris said I never said. Okay, I'm about to say, bro. 4 years, $32 million. He's not getting that here. That ain't going to happen. There's no way. There's no way he's getting that here. Nope. But I think Tracy walks. I said it in my video last week, or Saturday's video. Tracy Walker is going to walk. They're going to let this man walk. All that stuff, I want to stay and all. Yeah, you want to stay. You do. You could say that, but that doesn't mean that's going to happen. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to feed your family, and the Lions are trying to do what's best for their franchise. And I don't think signing him for more than, I don't know, I don't know what they would do, but I'm not giving them more than $10 million for 2 years. $10 million for 2 years. Lions need to build each level of their defense next 2 years. What's up, Rodney? You a newcomer? Then move on from Goff. Why are we ready to move on from Goff? Let the dude play. Let the guy play, man. That bothers me, man. Everybody's so quick to throw away Goff. Yeah, we had former quarterback. He ain't want to be here. We let him go. Okay. Why are we so eager to throw JG in the trash, man? I don't understand. Oh, hey, Ben Diesel. No, man, I listen to everything in two speed. 2 speed, I don't listen to nothing in. You a good one, because I actually can't be in the live no more. I have to come back and watch it later because I can't put it in two speed. I'm straight up. YouTube has made me ADHD, bro. Just 2 speed. Ask Mike. I listen to 2 speed in everything I do. Rob says, the Lions situation is going to cause free agents to demand more to come over, draft smart, and take risks. Rob, I would agree with you if we were still in Patricia's era. But Dan Campbell is a different coach, man. And I think that people are going to want to play for him. That's what I think. Yeah, we might have to overpay a little bit, but I don't think we're going to Trey Flowers overpay. I don't think we're going to do that. Now, when it comes to Jared Goff, Rodney says, I like Goff, but I just don't believe he can get us through the NFC. Okay, Rodney, now let me retort. Let me rebuttal that. Get us to the NFC. But he did it before. He did it before, man. Why can't he do it again? The problem was, all you've been hearing about for the last week is what we failed to build around our former quarterback. He goes to that team. They add some more pieces, and he literally does not lose in the playoffs after going 0-3 here. Why can't Jared Goff do the same thing? That's a legitimate question, man. Goff don't need milk. He need a front line. How do you think I catch up with all the drama in 90 Day Fiancé? Double speed with the videos. They want to move on from Goff because they've got Stafford derangement syndrome. Nobody trading Flowers. Nobody trading for Flowers. He will be released. I could see that, but the Lions threw it out there. You know, I was just thinking the other day, man. I was like, how Patricia and Quinn destroyed this team. We got rid of Diggs. We got rid of. You could tell something was wrong when we got rid of Diggs. We got rid of Diggs. I mean, Diggs took the first play of Matt Patricia's regime to the crib. Pick 6. We got rid of him. We got rid of Slay. We got rid of Golden Tate. Didn't we get rid of Golden Tate under Patricia as well? You just knew, man. Nobody wanted to come here. Pair our defense up. Okay, what did you say? Our defense not up to par for Goff to succeed. But that's not Goff's problem, though, Rodney. That's not Goff's problem. If you look at former quarterback, he got one of the best players in the league, if not the best defensive player in the league, bro, who single-handedly won that game for them. When it comes to, because Jamar Chase, wide open, and we talked about that last week as well. So if you want to take Jared Goff, and I'm not talking about you specifically, but if you take Jared Goff and you can literally flip-flop him with former quarterback, and do I think Jared Goff does exactly what former quarterback does? No. But I think we got to put some respect on his name, though. We treating him like he Tyrod Taylor or something. We treating him like he look, even Mitchell Trubisky. That's how I feel, man. If the Lions will hurt the D front 7 hard this year. What, Chris? Do that one more time, bro. Do that one more time. Yeah, free agents are going to want to play in Detroit under Dan Campbell with our coaching staff. Yeah, that's facts. Hamilton wants to be drafted too. Oh, well, hey, there's some Lions fans that'll take him at 2. I'm not taking him at 2. I'm not taking him at 2. I'm already building that front 7. But that's how you win games. You win games with the front seven. Aaron Donald and them just showed you that last year. They went and got Von Miller. They sold out for Von Miller. Like, this is it. Von Miller, I think was number 2 in like sacks or pressure since he got with the team. And he had like 7 games, man. Ben says, I hate it. I hate Quintricia so much. I can't even say that. Quintricia so much. Yeah, you ain't the only one. Got to take Hutch or Kayvon at 2 or trade down. Nick, I agree with Hutch, but there's nobody that's going to trade down for us. Nobody going to want to do that at all. The Lions will hit the defense front 7 hard this year. It is too hurt and inconsistent. Well, we got rid of Deshaun Hand, and he didn't play, did he? Deshaun Hand he didn't even play a snap, did he, in the league? So I can see that too. Roaring is in the building. Says, I want to see Goff have his comeback story. Let's give him some time. Yeah, Lions fans ain't ready. Hey, Roaring, they ain't ready to give nobody no time, bro. They so done with Goff. Listen, he had 18 turnovers. He had 9 interceptions and 9 fumbles. He's got to do better. At the same time, we had no Frank Ragnow, no Taylor Decker. You had Panay on the right side, just trying to get his footing. If you look at Jared Goff, man, he didn't have a ton of time, but he also made a lot of mistakes too. I'm not going to take all the blame from him. Ben says this draft is so deep defensively, filled with talent in all rounds. This draft will help fix our defense tremendously. I'm glad you brought that up. Because I've been wanting to talk about this. I wanted to talk about it. Maybe we will after this. It's an absurd topic that I see, and I'm just like, people just creating stuff. You got the Chase Young situation yesterday, and then you've got just a ridiculous trade proposal. I'm like, what are we doing here? Is this what we really doing, man? All right, so I think we talked about this a little last week. Nick says Giants or Jets might, because they both want one of the top tackles. Okay, so who they want? Evan Neal or Iwanu? How do you say that? Ikwanu? Which one they want? Yes, Nick. He got to stop the stupid spin move. I call it the dreaded spin move. All right, so it is official that the Lions have pick 2, pick 32, and pick 34. What do you want at those positions? Ben says Goff played great once we gave him another target signing Reynolds. If we get him a few more weapons, which we will this draft, and a free agent, Goff will have more good year next season. That's the whole point, Ben Diesel. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, shout out to Ashawn Robinson. Now I saw somebody said that it was Jesse Powell that won the Super Bowl. I don't know who that is. I know who Brandon Powell is, but I thought Brandon Powell was the return guy. I don't know who Jesse Powell is. On offense, I see the team nab a guard mid to late and wide receiver second-ish, maybe through 4, rest defense. Okay, so Jeff says pass rusher, safety, wide receiver. Okay, so 2, 32, 34. Nick says edge, receiver, and safety in that order. So you two gentlemen don't suppose a quarterback. Now that's interesting. What's up, Joe? Says, let's be honest. Wide receivers are not the problem. Goff has no confidence in his own ball. Look at the film. He misses too many wide open receivers. Okay. But Joe, welcome to the stream. You look like you're new as well. Okay. But we talked about this. Josh Reynolds changed all of that. The whole entire thing. Once Josh got here, we saw a completely Jared Goff. If early season Jared Goff was day, late season was night. So I agree with you, but you got to be confident in the people you throw into. Khalif Raymond is like 4'11". Khalif Raymond is 5'6", 5'7", somewhere around there. So We get that 6'4" guy. We draft. You see what Antoine said? He want 2 in the draft and 1 in free agency. Let's assume that 1 is Josh Reynolds. I'm okay with that. But now, I don't know if you was here earlier, Joe. Somebody projected Michael Gallup to sign with this team. Ben says, safety, wide receiver at 32 and 34. If Willis falls to 32, I want him. It all depends on how the board falls. Okay, no, but yeah, that's how they do, Ben. But how we do is we say who we want. We got to wait until that. I'm asking who you want, bro. If you could have it your way, who you want. Goff threw 1 TD pass that entire Super Bowl run. The defense did. He's not the answer at the QB for the Lions. Not worth the money to extend him anymore the next season. Okay, so that's what we're gonna put all Jared Goff's. He threw 1 TD pass. How many TD passes? Did Stafford have? I know he threw 1 to OBJ. He had at least 2, right? At least. But to put everything, didn't Bill Belichick say that Matt Patricia, the way Matt Patricia played the Rams earlier in the season, helped the Patriots win the Super Bowl that year? By the way, one of the most boring Super Bowls I've ever watched. I think that and that Giants like Ravens Super Bowl in the 90s, that man, whatever it was terrible. I want a dang monster of a linebacker and a specialty and especially a wide receiver. We could use both of those. Goff got his confidence back the last 6 games of the offseason. He will be Gucci next season. See, I agree with Ben. And I'm gonna tell you, like I told y'all 15 minutes ago. Don't think that Jared Goff don't feel Matthew Stafford winning the Super Bowl. Don't think that. He can say whatever he wants, but I'm telling you, he feels that. Strong O-line can hide a lot of weak areas. O-line, safety, defense. Wait, Robert, seriously? So you're taking a lineman, an offensive lineman with that number 2 pick? Okay, Hutchinson, Chris Olave, and Daxton Hill. I want Jameson Williams at 32 and Jalen at 34. I would take Jameson Williams. I don't know if he's going to be ready come kickoff, but I would take him. I would re-sign Josh. I would take him and sign one in free agency and take another one. I'd take another one, bro. Because let's be honest, Tom Kennedy not coming back. We only have Quintez Cephas and Amon-Ra. So our wide receiver room is wide open. Literally. I think some of that was learning a new playbook, and lots of times it looked like wide receivers were freelancing and crappy routes. Many of the times they weren't in Goff progression windows when Ragnar was gone. See, I could agree with that as well. This is the thing I'm saying, y'all. Like somebody mentioned about the O-line and what it can cover up. Okay, let's say Sean McVay is a genius. That he's just a genius. Did Sean McVay look like a genius to y'all during the playoffs? He didn't to me. I mean, you could say Cooper Kupp was wide open, but to me, is that on Sean McVay? I mean, we're talking about Jared Goff going from sunny California to here, knew everything, and it ain't like he laid an egg all season. The brother came alive late half. Jared Goff plays the Steelers, we don't tie. Well, actually, he did, didn't he? He got hurt. If he doesn't get hurt, we don't tie. I think we win that game. I know a lot of y'all don't like Jared Goff, but I think just like Matthew Stafford gets all the praise where he is now, I think we gotta cut Goff some slack, man. Now, after this year, because let's be real, Brad Holmes, and they're going to knock this thing out the draft. We had 100% draft rate. Y'all understand that? Every one of our 7 draft picks made our team. That's big. So if we could get 7 of those on this year's team, that's 7 players and at least 5 difference makers. He will have receivers to throw to this year. Vash Starwin in the building says, no, LOL, he looks clueless at times. Vash is another. He does not care for Jared Goff. Sean McVay called a terrible Super Bowl game. Stafford saved him on that last drive. Well, that actually went down as Matthew Stafford's 42nd come from behind win. And he is well in front for most comeback wins, man. I want Goff to stay. Yeah, T-Stay Cole, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere, man. Now, it's one more topic I want to talk about. And then we'll maybe have some around the NFL stuff. You know, it's that time of the season where the NFL is at its most dead. It's like 2 times that the NFL is just, I'm talking about DOA. That is after the Super Bowl, but before the combine, right? So you got that little spot in there where there's nothing going on. It's like everybody is taking a breath from the game of football. Then it's also after the draft. It's just May, June is like, especially May. May is just like, nobody's trying to think about football, right? So you got to come up with ridiculous things. Now, y'all heard the Chase Young, right? Chase Young trading Jared Goff again for Chase Young and Jared Goff and some other players for Chase Young. I'm like, at this point, we're just creating stuff, right? Free agency is in about 3 weeks. I think it kicks off 3. Let me look at my calendar real quick. It begins May 16th. It's either the 14th. I'm sorry, March, either 14th or 16th. It's about in 3 weeks. About 3 weeks. But it's just like we're trying to make up stuff at this point. Nick, I think they really like Big V, and I think they will try to give him a new contract, making less money. So I'm looking through today, and just like the ridiculous absurdity of the Jared Goff plus players for Chase Young, now it comes up, what if the Detroit Lions made a trade offer for Cooper Kupp? I'm going to say that again. What if the Detroit Lions made a trade offer for Cooper Kupp? Is this what we doing with our time, y'all? We don't have anything better to do than come up with the absurd trade scenarios. That's what I don't understand. If you just look, it says the Rams can clear almost $15 million in 2022 cap space by trading Kupp after June 1st. Or the move not being official until after June 1st. And so this is the compensation for a Cooper Kupp, right? 2 first-round picks, including the 2023 first-rounder they sent to the Lions for Stafford. So, and what else? That's it? So let me ask y'all in the chat. I don't know, Ben. I don't know. Like, they just, you have to, like, manufacture stuff. You know, just pull, bloop. Out of this hat, I can pull a rabbit. Okay, so let me get this straight. 2 first-rounders for Cooper Kupp. So they would get a first-rounder this year and a first-rounder next year. Is that a move you make? I'm going to say this.
To the no, no, no. To the no, no, no.
Come on.
To the no, no, no.
I had to let the bishop tell you 3 times no. I don't understand that. Cooper Kupp, as good as he is, he can stay where he is. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand that. Like, they just Kyler Murray is coming to Detroit. Cooper Kupp, here's a way we can get him. Blah, blah, blah. Cooper Kupp is not coming here. Exactly, Nick. Now, don't get it twisted. I like Cooper Kupp. I do. Great route running. I can't talk today. Cooper Kupp is solid. He is. But I'm good on Cooper Kupp. Nick says, I'd rather draft a receiver at 32 and 34. I'm with you. As my man Raw Detroit says, the youth movement. That's what we're trying to do, man. Trying to start that youth movement. And I think we're going to do that. Now check this out. Okay, I don't know when this happened, but I'm confident in our staff, right? In our staff. Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, these guys, I really believe they know what they're doing, man. The Detroit Lions have 10 draft picks coming up. 2, 32, 34, 66, 97. That's 5 in the top 100. Then they don't pick again for another 79 picks at 176. That's their compensatory pick. Number 97, number 176, and that 97 comes from Kenny Golladay. That 176 comes from Marvin Jones. And they have a comp pick in Jarrett Davis, I think, which is the 6th round comp pick. Okay? But we have 5 picks in the top 100. We have 3 picks in the top 34. We also have a 7th rounder from Cleveland. And then 8 picks later, we pick at number 240. So we got 2 firsts, a 2nd, 2 thirds, a 5th, 2 6ths, and 2 7ths. Absolutely. Now, Ben Diesel is drinking that Kool-Aid. He says, possible playoffs since our schedule looks so easy on paper. Well, I don't want to jump there because we still got to perform. But the Lions have, I want to say, the 5th easiest schedule as far as win percentage lined up next year. It's already in the books. You know who got the 2nd or 3rd? The Dallas Cowboys. So they're gonna suffer the same fate they had last year. Cowboy fans going to be like, how about them Cowboys? And they're going to get bounced out. Man, we traded for Kyler Murray, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, and Chase Young. Ooh-wee, man. Ha! We out here. What's up, Volcano? We don't need to trade for anyone. The draft and free agency is great. That's facts. And I think that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are going to bang. Now, before we get off, I'll give y'all this right here. Because, let me see. I like y'all. All right. So let's see. Oh, they don't have it up yet. They don't have it up yet. But we do have the I want to say fifth easiest, which is a breath of fresh air because the NFL has been shafting us for the past 3 years. We had tied for 5th hardest last year, man. I do want to say something real quick, though. Before we get off, right? Oh, Volcano, appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm going to do better. My wife isn't feeling well, so I stayed home and, checking on her. So this will probably be during the morning. But I see that the late works better, but I was at work, so I got to work late. Now, I just want to say one thing before we close the show is that our team, it was tough, man. We lost, 9 in a row, then we tied, then we lost another 2. I think we are, 0-10-1, something like that, when we finally beat the Minnesota Vikings. We went 3-3 in our last 6 games. But what I want y'all to see is this. And I'm not trying to get on that Kool-Aid just yet. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give y'all realistic optimism about your Detroit Lions. Sheila has stuck by her word. She has. She fired Matt Patricia like she said she would. We didn't believe her. I didn't believe her. She's hired some guys who know football, and it seems as though she's gotten out the way, right? Okay, our losses. San Francisco 49ers. They went to the conference championship game. The Green Bay Packers. Best record in the NFL. The Baltimore Ravens. We got cheated out that game. Let's be real. Yeah, 4th and 19, but we got cheated. Chicago Bears. Legit loss. Minnesota Vikings. We got cheated out that game too. I'm calling it like I see it, right? We lose to the Bengals, who went to the Super Bowl. The Rams, who won the Super Bowl. The Philadelphia Eagles, who went to the playoffs. We should have beat Cleveland, and we really should have beat Chicago too. Okay? So we lost to 5 playoff teams in our 2021 season. Like, that's a big deal. Now, we got thumped by Seattle. We should have beat Atlanta. Tim Boyle. Come on, Tim Boyle. Denver, we don't win in Denver. But I really feel like when Godwin fumbled that ball, man, I feel like everything turned. I really do. But we beat the Arizona Cardinals, who were a playoff team. So what I'm saying is if you flip these close losses around, we got a 7-win record. Right? Now, I'm not one of them Lions fans. Y'all know that. I'm not one of them if this and blah, blah, blah Super Bowl every year. Y'all know that. And then we beat Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers the first half of that game. Now, we almost gave it away at the end, but we won, man. We won. Now, I'm not going to go playoffs just yet. I got to see where everything lines up. I got to see where we draft. But I'm telling you what, man. If you look at the Dallas Cowboys and what everybody thought they were going to do, their team was extra soft. Their schedule was extra soft, bro. That's why you're the 3rd seed or whatever you are, and you get bounced out because you wasn't playing nothing. But I'm going to tell you what. Our team, man, we fought. We lost to some playoff teams. We beat one, right? But we fought, bro. Like, we fought. We also got blew out, and we got to do something about that. That's on the defense. So I'm saying, y'all, the future is bright. We are on our way. And as much as I'll be ready to walk away from this team, I feel like the future is as bright as it's been since I can remember. Like, and that's real. That's not any type of Kool-Aid juice or nothing like that. I feel like the optimism for this team is, and that's just solely based off the past year and a half. You know what I'm saying? We fire Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn. They was a tandem. Both of them don't get fired. I stop. They did it, right? But the Lions have the 5th easiest schedule, but they still got to finish games, and they got to win. But Brad Holmes is right now in the draft undefeated. Him and Dan Campbell. If you think Jamar Chase was the right pick for the Cincinnati Bengals, then so was Penei Sewell for us. Now, being a YouTuber, I have a responsibility. I can't feed y'all with nonsense, but I'm going to tell you what I really believe. And if it comes out, the Lions draft, I'm telling you, I feel like our team, you take the fight, you take the guys that we're going to get, you take the fact that we're easing our way out of this Matt Patricia, Bob Quinn hole. We got the future is bright, y'all. The future is bright. Absolutely. Matt Patricia did us a favor in hindsight. Aaron, what's that, man? What was that? The draft is the best time of the year, legit the best. Yeah, but you know what, y'all? I think for us, that we're going to have hope beyond the draft. We got an extra home game this year. Don't forget. We have the 17th game will be played at home. So the Lions will have 9 home games. Stafford coming back to retire a Lion. Yeah, that's many, many years from now. Stafford got a good 5 years left in him. Lions have to do something this season. I disagree. Raw Detroit comes in at the last minute and says, don't be shocked if we take Willis. Okay, Raw Detroit, where are we taking him? Don't be shocked if we take him where? 2? Let me know. But we got some stuff to think about, y'all. I'll try to get on Friday if I have the time. Life moves so fast. I got a legit 4 channels that I'm running. And it's tough. Homeschool, just life gets in the way. But the goal is to try to do this more often. Okay, Patricia and Quinn forced the organization to really change the coaches, culture, etc. You know what, Aaron? That's actually not a bad thought, man. That's not a bad thought because in that time, even though Sheila was behind the scenes, Martha steps down, Sheila takes over. They absolutely destroyed the franchise. Stafford couldn't stand Patricia. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know that. I know that for a fact because I couldn't stand him. Did they reveal who we play at home? It's an AFC team, I think. But I'm going to say no because we did. Yes. Yes, they did. They did. Let me see if I can find it for you, Nick. They did. Okay, let me see. Lions. Thank you, Claire. I saw you. Lions 2022 NFL schedule. They did. They got the little graphic thing. But I can see that, man, because you made Martha step down and all that stuff. All right, let's see. Let's see, Nick. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Okay, the Detroit Lions. Okay, where we at? Lions. Okay, away. Bears, Packers, Vikings, Cowboys. I will be at that game. Giants, Jets, Patriots, Panthers. Wow. That seems like kind of a cakewalk. Home. Bears, Packers, Vikings, Eagles, Washington, Bills. Ooh, yeesh. Dolphins, Jaguars, Seahawks. So my guess is it is the Bills or Dolphins because it's an AFC team. Because the AFC teams now have to go be on the road. I think there's a good chance they take Willis at 2. I wouldn't take Willis at 2. All right, so before we get off, I've been saying that for the last 10 minutes. Would you take Malik Willis at 2? Robert, yes. I am going to do the draft. I'm going to do the games on the weekend. And I'm thinking about also starting to cover them as well. I want to see if the league survives. I don't want to put all this time into it and it tanks. So, but I'm thinking about starting to create content on them as well. Raw Detroit says, I would shock the world. Oh, thanks you, Roderick. Thank you. I would shock the world and take Malik Willis at 2. Wow. Oh, yeah, you know Raw is my boy. Patricia was planted to destroy the Lions and allow the Patriots a chance to get a quicker rebound. I agree with Raw Detroit. The Lions are getting him somehow, some way. Well, it turns out that it looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers like Malik Willis. I would take him at 2. Well, guess what? We got a debate. I know Raw Detroit, man, he kind of standing on the island with a few people. If they take Willis at 2, that's it. They don't get another shot at taking a QB. No way. Malik Willis moved like Kabinda and man with integrity. Grid, y'all know I've been watching for a long time. I say no. I will shock the world and trade back. Well, Chris, that's not much of a shock, man. I think that's what they want to do because I do agree with y'all that we can get pass rushers later in the draft. What y'all don't think about this is we need a trade partner. It's not just up to the Lions. But according to Brad Holmes, they were getting calls. And had Panay not failed to them, they take them. So that is a possibility, guys. So you might, listen, Raw Detroit, Vash Starwin, all y'all who want Malik Willis, you might get him. You actually might get him because I want to say that Brad Holmes is always looking to trade back. He's always looking to trade back. And I think that is his first thing. They're going to be fielding calls immediately. And it depends on who goes 1. Because if Thibodeau's there at 2 and Hutch is there at 2, you could have a plethora of calls. Because they still get, 10 minutes, right? That first round. But they're going to be taking you can take calls before the draft even starts. So I think it's possible. But just like before with Okudah and just like with Penei Sewell and TJ Hawkinson, you need a trade-up partner. I will tell you this. The odds are not in the Lions' favor to trade back. I don't think, not this year. We did see San Francisco jump up last year to take, but wasn't that already done before the draft even happened? Didn't they already commit to that? John says, I wouldn't mind Malik. This draft year, I would swap first and take a 4th and 7th 3 years out. Are you serious, Chris? No, bro. So you're saying give me 3 years of 4th and 7th? I like this question. Yeah, it's me. This is my favorite question of the night. Is there any scenario where Jared Goff becomes a franchise quarterback? I am going to stand out on this ledge, walk the plank, and say absolutely. I really believe that, man. I think he's capable of doing it. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, I'm not going to be blind to Goff, and if he plays bad, we got to let him go. Matter of fact, I'll be the first one to say it. But I also know that Goff, he got a lot to prove, man. But not to us, to himself. And to be honest with y'all, I know this Saturday morning cartoony right now. This is a little after-school special. But when you are trying to prove something to yourself, you are your best. And that's facts. Because me, I have been doubted. I have been, all type of things. Y'all have watched it happen, bro. And I will not stop. I have 2 monetized channels. I'm working on a 3rd. I'm mentoring people. And I'm trying to build a chat sports. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. So I do my best work when I am doubted the most. So that's just hold on. I got the soundbite on here. Let me cue it up for y'all. Where is it at? Oh, I might have deleted it. Did I delete it? I think I did. Did I? No, I didn't. So I say yes to answer your question. Jared Goff, he's got potential, man. I really do. Is it? Wait, hold on. Is the USF is it happening tonight? I can't even talk. I don't think so. I hope not. USFL draft. No. Well, it is. Well, don't I feel like a fool? It is. Yes, it is. Wow. Thank you, Roaring, because I would have looked really, really dumb. Had no idea. Wow, speaking of chat sports, looks like they were live. Well, that was a colossal failure right there. Yep, it is. It is. Yikes. Okay. Well, that was wow. Okay, let me see if I can find who our Michigan Panthers are. All right, who is our quarterback? Shea Patterson. That's why somebody put Shea Patterson. Who put Shea Patterson in here? Oh, my God. Shea Patterson, the Michigan Wolverine. Oh, boy. Wow. He was the number 1 pick in the USL draft. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Wasn't Shea Patterson a few years ago? Because I feel like he didn't get drafted, right? Okay, let me see if I can find this, because I might be able to chop this up into another video. So I'll do this, y'all, and we'll get off. Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. I got to wait. So it happens tomorrow, right? The other day. So he was the first. How did we get the first pick in the draft? In the USFL draft? That's insane. Well. Looks like I'll be making a video about that. Patterson was on the Chiefs. Okay. He's been in the CFL. How long has he not been with Michigan? It's been a few years, right? Jared Goff doesn't care to win anymore because he already. Okay. That's. No, I doubt that. Mr. Smokey. I doubt that. I think that's kind of a pathetic assessment, in my opinion. No disrespect, but I think, no. That's not. I think he wants to win now more than ever. I really do. I tell you what, people keep doubting me and throwing me away, and all I do is win. That's all I do. Anyway, y'all, it's about 8:45. We've been on for $1:15, and I'm going to be try to be more consistent. These will usually take place during the day, but because my wife is not feeling well, I had to stay home, and she was asleep, so that let me get on. I was like, you know what? Let me get on, chop it up, and stuff like that. So Patterson was also drafted by the Texas Rangers in 2018. I did not know that either. Well, Michigan Panthers, we got our quarterback. And, congratulations to him for having a job, I guess. And the USFL begins in about 7 weeks. So, but anyway, y'all, enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you guys for coming out, all the questions. We'll be doing this more often. Shout out to Raw Detroit, Mark Orem, MicroMike, Tone, The Dern, all of my people, Avery. Shout out to Detroit Lions Syndicate, man. If you haven't subscribed, go check it out. It is my All Detroit Lions channel. This channel will be streaming. I'm debating on whether or not I will stream the draft on the Sports Syndicate, but because I'll be using StreamYards, I think I'm going to do it on both. This channel will probably be my live channel, and I will keep the videos over on the other one. So, yep, the NFL, the XFL shit, yeah, but you know what, Nick? I know the XFL said that they have no intentions of becoming a developmental league for the NFL. Danny Garcia said it yesterday. She wanted that to be very clear that this is not going to be a developmental league. So, but I agree with you. The NFL does need one of those, but I think it's also very risky because, you know, you get impacted a lot in the NFL, and what happens if somebody gets hurt. So, anyway, y'all, have a great night, and I'll see you next time.